This audio story contains mature themes and intense content that may be distressing to sensitive listeners. Listener discretion is strongly advised. All stories from the unknown hour are audio-based and can be listened to without viewing the images. For the best experience, headphones are recommended.
Damn this toilet getting stuck from the smallest pool. What is wrong with my toilet chair? Yelled Gunston. Gunston was an older man in his early 70s, retired and living alone. He'd struggled for years with a toilet that refused to flush his feces properly. But today, he'd finally had enough. He was going to get rid of that cursed chair and buy a new one. Now, Gunston fancied himself something of a local computer expert, or at least that's what his similarly aged friends believed. In reality, he knew little more than basic computer use. After making a large, stubborn lump of poo that refused to flush, Gunston stormed over to his old wheezing 1990s PC. He booted it up to find a replacement toilet chair. Let's see, toiletchairbuynow.com. What? Site does not exist? The internet sucks nowadays. It was better before. After a while, he found an amateur website that only was selling one toilet chair. The description read, "Toilet seat made of silver." "Silver! Silver! I must have this!" shouted Gunston, immediately calling the seller. The phone rang once before someone picked up. "Kurt here." "Hi, I want to buy what?" "The silver toilet chair." "Come get the damn chair free of charge." Kurt snapped and slammed the phone down. Excited, Gunston jumped into his old 1980s Volvo and drove 4 hours to Kurt's place. When he arrived, he found a large military tent. "This is the place?" he muttered, parking next to it. As he stepped out of the car, a voice boomed from inside the tent. "The toilet chair is next to that container. Take it, just take it. It's yours." It was Kurt. Gunston hesitated, sensing there was something personal about the chair to Kurt. "Is this chair like a lover to you?" he asked cautiously. Yes, for a long time. I had many good poop times on it. Never failed me. But now, just take it. I don't want to see it again." Gunston tilted his head. "Before I take it, I want to know, why are you giving it away?" There was a long silence. Finally, Kurt responded, "That toilet chair was my life's investment. Very expensive, but ever since, it doesn't feel the same. Just take it. I don't want to talk anymore." Gunston insisted. "Just give me a hint." "My wife used it once. Ever since, I can hear her voice coming from inside, even though she's been dead for years." "A woman used it? That's disgusting, but I'll take it. Have a good evening," Gunston said, lifting the toilet chair into his car and driving home. At home, the urge to poop struck him. He assembled the toilet chair, sat down, and relieved himself. The silver-plated seat was cold at first, but warmed quickly. Its color had dulled to a nearly black tone, stained by decades of ass sweat. After 4 lumps of poo, he stood up and flushed. The chair handled everything perfectly. Gunston was amazed. Finally, a toilet that worked. Delighted, he decided to throw a party to introduce it to his neighbors the very next evening. The next morning, he went to the local park, where many of his older friends gathered. "Gunston, young boy, what brings you out so early?" asked Carl, the local priest. "Eh? Shut up, you old farts. Come over tonight. I bought an amazing toilet chair. We'll party all night. And don't bring your wives." The men stared at him in shock. Then they all cheered in unison.
No wife.
"Coming!"
Perfect.
Only Carl remained skeptical. I highly doubt it." "No one cares," muttered Gunston as he walked off.
Then I show him my dick.
At 7 p.m., the whole neighborhood gathered outside Gunston's house. "We want to see the special toilet chair,"
Show us, chair.
chanted the crowd. "I highly doubt it," Carl said faintly, as someone retorted, "None cares."
No one cares.
"You old dirty farts, calm down. Stand in line and take your first shit on this amazing silver-seated toilet chair," Gunston shouted. Then he added, $100 to use the chair.
$100.
"What?
Are you?
You never
nuts?
said it would cost," one man protested.
Hog will
"Pay or no silver chair for you,"
$1,000.
Gunston
Idiot.
barked. Despite grumbling, the crowd lined up. The first to enter was Hogg.
Hog
5 minutes later, he exited with a look of wonder. "Amazing!" Carl, still in line, muttered, "Highly doubt it."
None cares.
One by one they went in, and every man came out amazed. Then it was Carl's turn. He locked the door behind him. 5 minutes passed, then 10, then 20. Eventually, after 40 minutes, the crowd grew restless.
Come out and suck me.
"Misuse of time," someone yelled. Gunston banged on the door. "You've been in there too long. $2,000 fee if you don't come out now." The door unlocked. Carl stepped out, looking suspiciously satisfied. "Max, 10 minutes from now on," snapped Gunston. Carl ignored him and joined the rest in the living room, where free beer flowed. He awoke the next evening to an overpowering stench of feces. Did they start pooping on the floor? He thought in horror. The living room was a disaster, piles and mounds of poop everywhere. "Help! Help me!" came a weak voice. Gunston ran to the kitchen and found Carl, buried in a heap of excrement. "Carl! I'm turning into poo." Carl groaned before fainting. Gunston was stunned. Carl's legs and right arm were gone, replaced by crude shapes made entirely of human feces. A second voice called out from beside the fridge. It was Edvard, almost completely submerged in a pile of shit, only his head visible. "It's the toilet chair. It's cursed," he mumbled. "Don't talk nonsense," Gunston snapped, shaking Edvard's head. But the head popped right off. Edvard had no body, just the head. The rest of Edvard had somehow become feces. Panicked, Gunston wondered, were these mounds of shit his guests? Had they all transformed? He heard a flush. It was Hogg, stepping out of the toilet unharmed. "Hogg, what's going on? Why is everyone missing their bodies?" Hogg only said, "You poop? You okay?" You listened to the toilet chair and walked out. Gunston looked around at the poop-shaped bodies and said, "What do I do with all this shit?" He napped, exhausted and overwhelmed. But in the middle of the night, strange noises woke him, shoveling and voices from the toilet. He crept out. It was Hogg, shoveling feces back into the toilet. "Hey, idiot, what are you doing with that poop?" "Must feed, must listen," Hogg mumbled. Gunston followed him and saw the toilet chair swallowing the poop as it flushed. "That poop is mine," he barked. Must feed it, or, Hogg muttered. Or what? Or you big poop like everyone, Hogg said with retarded English. Gunston couldn't take the madness. He pulled out an old revolver. Get out of my house! The poop is mine! Hogg dropped the shovel, crying as he fled. Feed it or me, you poop too! Gunston locked the door behind him, confused. Feed what? He thought, then concluded, this poop is gold. Damn greedy people. But he was very, very wrong. Delusional now, he bagged all the poop, thinking it held value. He spent the day shoveling, putting all the poop into large bags. That night, strange voices echoed. Hungry, big lumps, the toilet screamed. Gunston burst into the bathroom. Hag, get out! But it wasn't Hag. The toilet chair itself was moving and talking. You fool! You didn't feed me your own poop. Look at your hand. The toilet chair spoke. Gunston looked down. His thumb was brown. He touched it. It was soft. He sniffed it. Why does it smell like shit? Because you are becoming shit, the toilet said. Gunston dropped to his knees. Master, what should I do? Feed me, you idiot! Shovel! Yes, Mr. Grubstol. Master, he said. Don't call me Grubstol, only Master. From then on, Gunston became the servant of the talking, cursed silver toilet chair named Grubstol. He shoveled poop into it for hours. Do you want to become poop? It would scream every time he slowed down. Eventually, the chair moaned, No more. Master is full. Let me rest. Master, I need to poop personally. Come, my child, squeeze it into me. And so, the madness continued. Gunston hurries and yanks off his pants, sitting bare on the cold silver seat of Grubstol, the intelligent toilet chair. The silver seat was cold. He shivers. It's hard to relax when your seat has a personality. Nice ass, unshaven, Grubstol remarks, voice metallic and smug. I know. Thank you, Gunston replies, confident as ever. He relieves himself, then rises and looks down at the sentient chair. I knew you were something special, he says. Banging echoes through the apartment. It rattles windows. It thuds against the front door for hours. Gunston pulls the blanket tighter and ignores it. He does not want company. When he finally wakes, late again, there's mumbling from the kitchen. Carl is still there, barely. You had a guest, banging all night. I think he's still out front, Carl wheezes. Then with a final wet gurgle, his face collapses inward, merging into the shit pile. Carl is no more. A guest? Gunston mutters. He walks to the front door and opens it. Outside lies a fresh pile of excrement, still steaming slightly. Someone used Grubstol. Someone vanished. Hogg, perhaps? Gunston stares at it and mutters, useless idiot. Before slamming the door, he turns to watch TV, but Grubstol interrupts almost immediately. Hungry! Hungry! It screams. Gunston rushes to grab his emergency poop bags. Empty. No reserves. He opens the door, collects what's left of Hogg, and shoves it into Grubstol. Not enough. He returns to Carl's remains with a shovel, scoops, dumps. Still not enough. More. Grubstol growls louder now, vibrating with hunger. Gunston throws up his arms. Ah, shut up, you old toilet chair. He slams the bathroom door shut and turns up the TV volume, trying to drown out the moaning, metallic begging. But Grubstol doesn't stop. More. Feed me or pay. Gunston dozes off in front of the screen, the TV flickering across his slack face. When he wakes, something is wrong. He feels distant, numb feeling. He tries to move, can't. Then he sees it, his body dissolving, softening, melting into brown sludge. No! Grubstol, you greedy bastard, reverse this. But Grubstol only laughs, a low, clanging metal cackle. Within hours, Gunston is gone. Just another pile of shit. Weeks later, the door creaks open. A man in a long coat and gloves walks in. Kurt, the previous owner. He moves through the house, nose wrinkling at the stink, until he finds it. Grubstol, waiting, silent now. Kurt smiles warmly. Just like you always have, my beloved Grubstol. He picks it up, hauls it out, and closes the door behind him. He drives off into the night.